it's so crazy because it's like once I start to think critical, and I'm not talking about picking and choosing when to think critically. Like that's what most people in today's society do. Like they'll pick and they'll choose when to think critically. Like when it comes to school, they teach you to think critical, but when it comes to religion, don't think critical. Once I started to think critical in everything that's going on in the world, when it comes to politics, religion, school, etc., 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 most things didn't make sense to me. And the way people think didn't make sense to me. And this is when, and I've always been a critical thinker ever since I was a kid. You know what I mean? Like, I've been a critical thinker ever since I was conscious enough to know where I was at every Sunday in the morning. And y'all already know what that is, right? Church. Once I was consciously aware of where I was at every single Sunday, that's when I started to think critically, because these adults would put this stuff in my head that didn't make sense to me. You know, like there's one, and even with the spiritual community, it's like, oh, the universe will bless you if you do this and that and that. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. It doesn't make sense to me. And shout out to everybody. You know, I'm not here to, you know, that's just me though. Like, I believe in blessing myself. Like, what do you mean me putting in the hard work? The universe gonna magically give me the things that I pretended to detach from? I'm gonna just go get it myself. And like, I feel like people have been manipulated to the point where they themselves put in the hard work, so they think somebody that they have never met, have never seen a day in their life. You know what I'm saying? And maybe because some people say the universe is universe, like, you feel me? But like, why are we separating? Like, just say you. Like, I'm gonna be the only person. And I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to, you know, them working hard, getting the things that they desire and things of that nature, like, I feel like they think something else to get that validation from others. You feel me? But me, I don't care. If I work hard for something and I make a certain amount of money doing it, I'm gonna thank myself every single time. Because guess what? Nobody else was in the trenches when I was in the trenches, trying to, you know, make it out my situation. Or, you feel what I'm saying? Nobody was there. So why would I thank somebody that wasn't there? This is just me thinking critical. And it's crazy because when you're a critical thinker, you will get hated on. And you will be called ignorant for thinking critically. People put these expectations on other people because of how they are. You know what I'm saying? Most people in today's society pick and choose when to be a critical thinker. And that's the exact reason why this world is being controlled, because of that. Because people pick and choose when to think critical. Simple as that. That's why the world is controlled how it is. Like, the same people that y'all hate is the same people that created religion. I hope you know that. It's not hard to put the pieces together. All these popular things that people believe in, that everybody believe in, it can either be they actually believe it or they believe it because they'll get this validation from others or whatever, or they believe it out of fear. It's all a fucking lie. Like, even these celebrities, we all know they be doing some weird shit, right? When they accomplish something, they want to thank God. But who are they really thanking? You feel what I'm saying? And that's all I want to get at is when I became a critical thinker, I've been called ignorant, stupid, dumb. I don't know what I'm talking about. But honestly, that's a reflection of you. That's what I'm really getting to know. When I think critical and I ain't gonna say attack, but when I challenge somebody's belief into something and I get called ignorant, dumb, stupid, or whatever, you're just calling me what you think you are, because your nervous system got uncomfortable because a critical thinker came into the conversation and challenged your belief. But I get called ignorant. Nowadays, people don't have a mind of their own. And it's usually the people that don't have a mind of their own be calling the critical thinkers ignorant, dumb. Everything that you believe, somebody has told you, and you just caught the ball and ran with it. You ain't put no questioning involved into it. You ain't put no critical thinking involved into it. I think realistically, simply, if I put in the work, I'm gonna think myself. Because no one else struggled how I struggled. And don't even come to me with that, oh, God died on the cross, because all that shit's bullshit to me. All that shit bullshit, bro. Like, I support my ancestors before I support an imaginary God in the sky, bro. And that's a fact. You feel me? My ancestors suffered way more. Where was God then? You feel what I'm saying? So when people nowadays say, oh, I just want to thank God for blessing me with all these things, it's all a facade. It's all fake. I could see through that bullshit, bro. It's like, it's all fake, bro. Like, and it makes me mad sometimes, because it's like, people are just fake. People are just scary to think critical when it comes to everything. And I see right through it all. You feel what I'm saying? These same evil people saying, I want to thank God, it's all fake. And that God that they're thinking is fake too. You feel what I'm saying? Every single thing that I've accomplished, I'm not thanking nobody but myself. Because I'm the one that did it. Real shit. I'll see y'all in the next video.